The Potato Project, we're back. More by Finnks13, Map 2, Ultraviolence. Let's go. This is Waterway. 168, 60, and 6 secrets. Oh, that was a lot of health and armor. So the previous map had a lot of star gray. This looks like it's going to be our metal map. In this situation, it might be fun to just turn one former human around, and maybe it's this first one right here, so that as you kind of, he's shooting at you, but you also realize, well, as soon as I shoot him, all 9 of these other monsters are going to wake up. So that might be kind of interesting. But this is interesting too. You kind of got to decide, well, how should I start this? Obviously, what you want to do is take care of the closest hit scanners first. Like that. But makes you think a little bit, so that's cool. Kind of some cool lighting in here. Interesting shapes on the way these are lit. Huh, kind of random. I would do random polygons more for natural light, like the torch things. Those would make more sense, I think, to do kind of a random polygon. But an artificial light, I would do a perfect circle or a perfect triangle, rectangle, whatever. That's just me, though. But yeah, I like the subtle height changes. Kind of reminds you of Doom 1 a little bit. A lot of, quick height changes. But yeah, here we go again with our narrow doorway. I mean, it's not that this is a plausible way to deal with this. It's more like this is the way to deal with this. It's like, why would you do anything else? You're basically encouraged to just camp in the door. Ow, he actually shot. Yeah, kind of the classic water level. Alright, simple little progression here. We got blue, red, and nothing. So, we go nothing. Yeah, these are starting to be kind of striking. You've got 3 different textures, boom, 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 or flats, I should say. We got this brick, we got that slime texture, and then we got the M floor. They're all flush, same exact height. Kind of looks not great. Hello. Not quite all aligned here either. This up here should be upper unpegged for sure. The rest of these just need a vertical alignment pass. Oh. Ow. Well, cool. Oh, how do I get over there? Oh, that's a secret. Okay. Alright. Yeah, very narrow sectors sometimes won't tag as a secret. Tiny little crate maze in here. Oh, no ammo. Yeah, some of the secrets are pretty obvious. But that's not always a bad thing. I like when a map has a mixture of kind of some gimme obvious secrets and then also some pretty tough secrets. And that's kind of how Doom 1 was a lot of the time. You know, you'd have some that were pretty easy, but then you'd finish and you felt pretty good about yourself, and then you get like 50%. It's, what? Oh crap, Spectre. Yeah, I mean, I just feel lazy with the combat. I feel lazy. It's like I know exactly how this is gonna play out, and even if I take some damage, so what? So find a way to make this less predictable. Again, it's a 128. Not even. This is cut off a little bit. This is a what? This is a 96 wide doorway, and you open it and boom, there are all your monsters. So I can back all the way back here and shoot them as I please. The only reason I came in was to get the super shotgun, which is interesting that you've got to kind of come in to get the super shotgun, but still. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's kind of cool. But now we gotta go all the way back around. Oh, wow. Oh, there's still a chain gunner somewhere, huh? Or not? That looked like something. So yeah, out here I would say, oh, here's what's going on. I like that there's a second rocket launcher, even if you don't get the secret one. But out here I would say there are too many monster types. They're gonna infight really easily. And yeah, I lost a ton of health out here. Like over 100 health out here, but still. I could have easily, you know, not lost all that health. And yeah, I mean, the mid-tiers, maybe we don't need... The Cacodemons don't really use their flight out here, so maybe the Cacodemons go away, and those are all replaced by Hell Knights too. Or maybe we don't need any Revenants or something, but with so many monster types, they're just gonna take care of each other. And this is a big wide open area, so it's nice to have some hit scanners, but once they're gone, it's kind of just cleanup after that. One other thing I noticed, here's another misalignment. Yeah, this is good. This is good, or it's better. Over here we don't have that. Oh yeah, we do. Oh, I didn't notice it right away. Okay. But what you still have is it looks like, you know, it looks like it's flush. It looks like a flush wall, which is kind of weird. So maybe back this up a little bit and let me see and even touch some more of this back here so that we don't have, you know, this flush wall where it goes from star green to rock. I would probably also take this sector off the map. Alright, blue key. So yeah, kind of the same as the previous map. We get the key. In fact, it's the same key as the blue key. And then we backtrack. Backtrack's not nearly as long because you come through that window, and that's pretty cool. Alright, blue's over here, right? Yeah. I wonder if I left any health. No? Okay. There's one. Go ahead and save right there. Yeah, open door, shoot monster. Oh, that one I can get out into. So this would be a great opportunity to have, like, monsters come at me from outside. You know, a lost soul might be able to fit through there. Like, I don't know, maybe when I cross a line right here that triggers lost souls, or maybe you just put them over there so they don't see me until I come over here. But, you know, this is a long hallway and I can just back up. Nothing is behind me, so maybe a trap that opens up monsters right here or something so that I can't just back up forever and not actually worry about the monsters. Alright, how do I get out there? Oh, looks like that's a giveaway. Wait, where is it? Way up here? Wait, where'd this come from? Huh, I have no idea. That must have opened itself up later. So that's kind of cool, actually. It's not the best weapon for this kind of combat. Maybe I'll use a chain gun for a while here. Here we go again. Open narrow door, shoot monsters. What do we got here? Ah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there we go. Finally we get monsters on both sides. You know? Let's see some more of that. There's my red key. Okay. See, I like how that opened itself up to make me able to come back here. So kind of a nice trap, but it would be better if it springs when I'm halfway down this hallway. If it springs right away, then guess what we still have? We still have door combat, narrow door, bunch of monsters. But if it springs when I'm right here, now I'm kind of a sitting duck temporarily. There we go, open door, shoot monsters. Narrow door, again. Oh, he was ready for that one. Oh, he can open that door, okay. Kind of a weird flat to have the brick that's the same as the floor here on the stairs. That's kind of weird. It doesn't really make sense to have the skylights providing darkness rather than light. That's kind of just not how light works. Like, if this whole room is illumined by something inside, then skylights into the darkness won't be able to take that light away. It's, you know, it's normally the other way around, where you have if you have a bright sky, then skylights will be a brighter sector, but it really doesn't make sense to have the skylights provide darkness, because, you know, the room is lit. The skylights can't stop that. another little crate maze. Chain gunner. This is some of the most dynamic combat we've seen. Do I need a yellow key? Oh, yeah, duh. Same thing on the floor. The demon's kind of in the way, but if you don't want that floor to be darker, you can actually lower that sector. And not texture the sides of it. And, you know, it's Doom Guy's not going to fall into that. Now, monsters won't want to cross it, but if it's not in a place where you need monsters to cross it, then that's something you can do. Oh, gosh. But yeah, in here was actually some decent combat, because, you know, these crates, they provide cover for these monsters, so you can't see them all right away. You had a roaming specter. Yeah, you always want to make sure that you do include some non-deaf monsters. That can really make the difference in your combat. Alright, Waterway has some of the same issues that the first map had. And that's basically that most of the combat is kind of open the door, shoot the monsters. I liked how it had a few distinct moments. It had the big outdoor area. Had the crate maze thing again. Which, you know, a lot of people find kind of cliche, but if it works, it works. And it wasn't like a big, massive containment area sized. Crate maze is just a little one. So yeah, Finnks seems to have a decent handle on good mapping layouts. Just got to work on, you know, putting monsters in that space. I think one thing that would go a long way is more height variety. These maps are pretty flat. You don't go up or down too much at all, and that can help. And that can be done with kind of overall floor level variety. So, you know, one room is this high, one room is a lot higher, but you can also do it within a room. You know, you open a room and not all the monsters are on the floor. Some of the monsters are, you know, up on the crate or something, like we had in the crate room, and that was the best combat. Or some of the monsters are up on a ledge or something, or somewhere where they can't move about as freely as Doom Guy, you know, often called turret monsters. So changing up the height levels of the rooms, I think, would go a long way for the combat. But yeah, the overall kind of progression of the map, you know, go here, hit this switch, go there, get that key, go back through here, etc., etc. That's all been pretty good so far. But yeah, combat does still need some work. Alright, that's Waterway, number 2 from the Potato Project.